Hi, this is Todd Baker, your certified mortgage planner with Service First Mortgage, and I wanted to share some great information with you today. First off, Service First is closing loans in 3 weeks average close time post-TRID, and that's compared to over 5 weeks as an industry average. And the reason we're able to do that is we have a unique platform called S3. It stands for Speed, Service, and Synergy. We have a non-linear approach to the way our operations staff works on a file, so we can go very quick without limiting quality whatsoever, and results in a closing on time predictably every time. So I wanted to share that with you. Now, this last week I had a lunch and learn, and one of the discussions that came up was FHA and how difficult it is when you're going into a multiple offer situation to win right now. It seems like it's getting harder and harder. And the reason being is because there's an overwhelming, almost a unanimous bias by agents, period. Every agent in the room believes this, that conventional loans are better than FHA. So I started to explore why that is. And the biggest reason that that's the perception is that FHA appraisals sometimes have little nuanced things that can pop up, like if it's a house built prior to '76, there can be chip paint. If it has a patio but no handrails, you have to put handrails in. Just little health and safety things that come up. Maybe the carpet's pulled up a little bit in a corner. Maybe there's a a light switch that isn't covered or something like that. It's usually very little things, because the truth is the actual appraisal process versus conventional is easier, because conventional has to run through a secondary system now to check comp. So actually, as far as valuations, FHA is easier. But it's those little things that the perception is, well, that's more work for us. We don't want to deal with it if we have a conventional offer. And I'm saying that we're seeing where people are losing out, where our offer FHA is better than the conventional, and they're still taking the conventional. So we have a solution for you, and here's the solution. Number one, right now in this market, your buyer absolutely has to be working with a great lender. And for those of us working together, those of us that have worked together somewhat in the past, start sending me your clients, because I will make sure that they close on time, and there's a few other things I'm going to do for them. But how you get them over to me is that you have to realize you have a tremendous amount of leverage right at the time you're making an offer or about to, because your client really wants the house. They don't want to go through having a multiple offer situation over and over and over again. It does two really bad things. Number one, it kills your time and your productivity, and then it reduces your buyer's temperature, and many deals get lost because people just give up. So you can avoid all that by, at that point of a maximum leverage, saying, listen, you need to work with my guy. He's a local guy, he's phenomenal, best in the business, and they will help make sure we win the offer more often than not. And here's how I do that. Number one, I call the listing agent, and there's two things we're going to talk about with the listing agent. Number one, I always talk about that I've pre-underwritten the file. What that looks like is I've looked at income, I've looked at assets, I've ran it through the automated underwriting system, I have a loan pre-underwritten, I just need a contract, right? I just need a contract. So they have some confidence, because I guarantee you I'm the only loan officer calling them. The second thing is, and here's the big thing that helps us overcome the FHA objection. Service First has a lender paid escrow program, okay? And how it essentially works is that the file closes just like it would on time, so that if we have an FHA appraisal and some of these little things that can be irritating to a listing agent pop up, we can put them into a lender paid escrow program, close on time, we'll fix them after close, and then the file just closes as regular. So we can overcome that, and I can let the listing agent know. So this is real great information. Take advantage of it. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.